Imagine traveling 100 years into the future, but instead of flying cars in Utopia, you find Earth under alien control. This is 100 years ahead, a wild sci-fi adventure about time travel, an epic space war, and a regular teen stuck right in the middle of it all. Grab your snacks, let's dive into the full story. Full story recap of 100 years ahead. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down the plot of 100 Years Ahead, a super cool sci-fi movie that came out recently. It's got everything aliens, time travel, space battles, and even a little bit of romance. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Our story kicks off in the year 2024. We meet this regular teen named Vima, who's busy competing in some esports tournament. But during the competition, he somehow makes contact with an alien who's lost in our solar system. Yeah, no big deal, just casually talking to extraterrestrials. After that, aliens start showing up on Earth like it's the next big tourist destination. But instead of invading, they actually team up with humans. Earth becomes part of this massive interstellar federation, and suddenly our tech takes a huge leap forward. We're talking advanced physics, new machines, crazy medical breakthroughs. Life is looking pretty sweet. Humans even start doing exchange programs with aliens. We learn about their worlds, they learn about ours, and for a while, things are peaceful. But of course, peace never lasts long in a sci-fi movie. The rebellion begins. Jump ahead to the year 2110. Out on the edges of the galaxy, trouble is brewing. An alien named Glot, who, by the way, has insane psychic powers that let him control people's bodies, starts a rebellion. He's also stolen this super high-tech device called the Cosmian, which allows him to travel through time. The Interstellar Federation sends their best fighters after him. That's when we meet Kira, an absolute badass soldier. She manages to defeat Glot and hide the Cosmian somewhere safe. But after that, she just disappears. No one knows where she went. Fast forward 100 years. Now it's the year 2124. The world has moved on, but Kira's daughter, Alicia, believes her mom is still alive somewhere. Alicia spends her days training in martial arts with her trusty robot sidekick named Werder, while also obsessively searching for clues about her mom. One day, Alicia finds a heart-shaped carving on a tree near her house. After checking the age of the carving, she realizes it's over 100 years old. She's convinced her mom somehow got stuck back in the past using the Cosmian. Alicia's dad, Igor, thinks she's crazy. But Alicia keeps digging and eventually finds an old photo from 2024 of a woman named Margarita who looks exactly like her mom. Coincidence? Yeah, she doesn't think so either. Back in 2024. Meanwhile, back in good old 2024, we meet Kolya, your typical lazy high school kid who'd rather play video games than deal with reality. One day, he gets in trouble at school and ends up getting detention from his physics teacher, Margarita. While cleaning up the physics lab, Kolya finds this weird, glowing object in a dusty old box. Without realizing it, the thing merges with his body. And before he knows what's happening, boom, he's blasted 100 years into the future. Welcome to the future. When Kolya lands in 2124, Alicia finds him wandering around, completely confused. Once she realizes he's from the past, she brings him home. Her dad scans Kolya and discovers the Cosmian is literally fused inside him. So yeah, turns out Kolya accidentally got himself stuck with the most powerful device in the galaxy. This also confirms Alicia's theory her mom, Margarita, is Kira, and she must have gone back in time to protect the Cosmian. Kolya's arrival proves it. And then, trouble. While all of this is happening, Glot the psychic alien rebel is rotting away in some high-security prison on a remote planet. But the second he senses a Cosmian's presence again, he's like, game on. He breaks out of prison with his new sidekick you and heads straight for Earth to get his hands on the Cosmian again. When Glot and you arrive, chaos erupts. They attack Kolia and the others, trying to rip the Cosmian out of him. Igor, Alicia's dad, gets shot in the process. Everything's falling apart. Panicking, Kolia accidentally activates the Cosmian. And just like that, they're all sent back through time to 2024. Time travel chase. Back in the past, the gang tries to lay low. But Glot and you aren't far behind. Using some clever hologram tricks from Word of the Robot, they manage to stay one step ahead, but it's a constant chase. Eventually, they reconnect with Margarita, Kira in her younger form. Imagine seeing your future daughter show up out of nowhere and be like, "Hey Mom, time to save the galaxy." Wild. But there's no time to process the family reunion. They've got to get back to the future before Glot destroys everything. Unlocking Cosmian's power. The thing is, Cosmian isn't just some gadget you turn on with a button. It responds to strong emotions. So when Kolia and Alicia are backed into a corner with Glot and you closing in, Alicia kisses Kolia, and boom, that does the trick. The Cosmian activates, the portal opens, and back to the future they go. But the future's wrong. Except something's off. When they arrive back in 2124, the future is totally wrecked. Moscow is in ruins. The skies are dark, and everything feels wrong. Werder explains that because they messed with the timeline, the first alien who made contact with Earth never met Vima back in 2024. Instead, Glot made contact first. And instead of joining the peaceful Federation, Earth got invaded by space pirates and turned into a prison planet. So now, it's up to Kolia, Alicia, Kira, and the whole crew to fix what's been broken, take down Glot for good, and save the future before it's lost forever. And that's where I'll leave you. If you want to know how it all ends, definitely check out 100 Years Ahead. It's